Aerosmith is...
He is battling Parkinson's disease. The Prince of Darkness spoke about his recent health struggles to ABC's Robin Roberts on Good Morning America in an interview that was broadcast this morning. Ozzy spoke on the multiple surgeries he had underwent following a fall at his home. He also disclosed that he was diagnosed with Parkinson's last February. Wife and manager Sharon Osbourne adds to it, quote, "It's Parkinson's 2, which is a form of Parkinson's. There are so many different types of Parkinson's. It's not a death sentence by any stretch of the imagination, but it does affect certain nerves in your body." According to GMA, Ozzy is receiving Parkinson's medication and taking nerve pills. Ozzy's health struggles have led to numerous postponements on his Farewell No More Tours 2 tour. He is currently expected to return to the road, as far as it says, at the end of May in North America. His latest album, titled Ordinary Man, will be released on February 21st.
I can't believe he's going to go do these shows. I mean, I said it when they canceled it the first time a year ago. I mean, I can't believe those shows are going to come off. And why? Why would you? I mean, I feel terrible for the guy. I really do. I mean, this is not the way you want to sort of do your final years as a musician. I mean, sick and battling illness, it's horrible. It's horrible.
But you know what?
You know, impacting your performances and just, I don't know why. You just, it's a guy that was retiring in 92, folks. And here we are in 2020. And how is he going to perform an hour and a half, 2-hour set?
Now we know why he's been sitting all this time. When he did that award show, when he did the music video that was just released.
Well, look, I'm no doctor and I don't play one on TV, but I mean, there have been people that have said for a long time that there could have been something like that going on with Ozzy. I mean, I guess they got an official diagnosis here and it's terrible. I mean, the guy's an icon. The guy's a legend. And I feel bad for him and his family. And it's a terrible thing. You don't wish ill on anyone, but you also have to seriously question, I think, at some point. I mean, all these issues, he fell, he's got these surgeries, there was video of him being helped off a curb here in LA, which made the rounds. I mean, how do you go on a stage when people are paying a lot of money, and in some cases you've been holding money for a year or two because there's these postponements, and go and still say you're going to, I mean, what kind of performance can you turn in? You got to get healthy as best you can. I don't and never will understand it. And I hope at the end of the day, he gets well. That's all that matters, man. There's nothing more important than your health. But I don't. So they have not said they're pulling these shows. They say they're still going to go do these shows.
I did the research. As far as it stands now, these shows listed are still on.
I'd be shocked if they come off.
I mean, you have a North American tour. You have there's the tour with Judas Priest set to take place in the UK and Europe that had been postponed, I think, twice. That is set for later on this year.
And if they come off, I mean, what kind of... I mean, I don't know. I mean, what kind of performance would it be? What could be? I mean, he's had notorious struggles for years, decades, and now he's got dealing with this. How do you do it? Why do you do it? I don't get it, man. The guy's a legend. You got to respect and try to hold on to the legacy a little bit. And we all want to see our heroes go on forever, but we all know nobody does. I've said consistently, and not just about this way more bands than just Ozzy. You gotta know when you've stayed too long at the party. Meaning, if you're a fan, would you rather just say, okay, we're not seeing the guys retired and gone off gracefully and our last memories are great? Or are they this? I'm telling you, I'll say it and I'll say it again. No band has ever ended more respectfully to their audience than Rush. No band. And now we see, because remember something, Rush did not, we've learned this now. Tragically, we lost Neil, but Rush did not end because of Neil. Neil did not know he was sick. That was not the reason why Rush called it a day. they called it a day because Neil didn't want to do it anymore, and there were aches and pains going on there as well. Didn't play the farewell card, didn't milk the whole thing, gave you a little nod, hey, this is kind of it, and went out strong with one of the best Rush shows, any Rush fan will say was one of the best shows they've ever seen. But, and I'm not just talking Ozzy here, but these bands that run it, like, just, there's nothing wrong. If you're a professional athlete, you can't play forever. I hope the guy's okay, but I can not imagine that they would go out and try to do shows given all he's dealing with.
Eddie, I offer this as a plausible workaround, and I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but seriously, what if they get Dave Grohl's Rock Throne? You know, that big Game of Thrones type contraption with the guitars and whatnot that Axl ended up using when he hurt his foot and had to tour with AC/DC. I mean, that would work.
Because I think there's more issues going on than just that. I mean, I don't know how much that impacts other aspects of what you do, but I got to imagine that it's more than just the inability to stand up or stand straight up with, I don't know. I just know when you're getting to these sort of conversations, what's the point? What is the point? You've seemingly made a real good record. Let the record speak for itself. If you get the opportunity that you feel up to doing a song or two on one of these TV shows to market it, do that. If you get the opportunity to do a big gig, a festival, you can wrangle the ability and you feel good enough to do it, do that. But all of these bands that want to keep touring and just, I mean, it's at the end of the day, the audience is getting beat because they're paying hundreds, thousands of dollars. And what are they getting? Some don't even know. I don't know. Look, not for a minute am I being unsympathetic here. I think it's terrible, and I wish the guy nothing but the best. I don't know Ozzy at all. I do not know the man. But I just really hope that there's common sense, and what's best for his health, which is nothing is more important, is how this is all resolved. We'll see. What else?